My name is Rob Bennett. This is my wife Sue. We are the co-founders of Fran Finders. We're a franchise consultancy and funding group located in Charlotte, North Carolina. After attending the 10X Growth Con earlier this year, we invested in the 5K program for the sales training, and it's really helped our business a lot.
Every day before I go to work, I study the Cardone materials, and what it's done for me personally is helped me equip me in the sales process so that when we talk to our customers, I have better processes, better ways of handling the customer, and really satisfying them for what they're looking for.
We own a consultancy business in the franchising space, so we help investors find franchises, invest in those. We actually take also brands and bring them up into a franchise space. But primarily, we attended the 10X earlier this year.
How'd you like that?
Oh, I loved it.
Is that great?
Oh my gosh. Your wife was
She's
phenomenal.
magnificent, right?
Yeah,
she's just a natural.
She is.
She's good. And she's just telling, she's just telling the story of her life.
You coached all the people though, didn't you?
No.
Didn't some of them change their concept?
No, I just told them, I said, look, you talk about whatever you want to talk about. I pick you because I respect you.
Yeah.
But I said, look, the message here is not little. Okay, so I mean, if you got a little message, if you got a saved message, you need to leave it at the front door.
Sure. So we've been in business since 2008.
Okay.
And we are.
Well, that's a good time to get in business.
You know, as a matter of fact, when we learned how to hack it out then, it just made everything else afterwards, especially finding funds for helping people get into business. And anyway.
So like, who would you consult? What kind of franchise?
We work with over 800 brands in all different segments. Everything
like, give me some names.
Like Menchie's Yogurts, Liberty Tax. But we were seeking, we wanted more. And so we came down, we were watching, and we're just, once again, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, but then a lot of depth, a lot of information.
Yeah.
So we were there not to be spectators, we were there to be participants. And so we went all in. We heard the call for your university sales training. Hey, we could use that. That's why we signed up for that 5K package. Bam, that's why we're here. Saw Russell's ClickFunnels, said I can see how I could use that. Bam, we signed up for his plan in addition to the coaching.
You mentioned you're debt free.
Right.
Why'd you do that?
We were Dave Ramsey disciples. Even taught the class at our church. And the baby steps, and we hit that baby step 7. And then we felt, what's after that? What's after that? You just live debt free and give it all away? It just didn't really motivate us. So we knew there had to be something more. And while he's got a great program for a lot of people, it doesn't apply to everybody. And
well, no, it applies to people that want to plateau.
Okay.
Because you're gonna plateau without using debt. It's impossible. Like any of these guys that like go to the moon, they all use debt. Apple's using debt right now, and they have $278 billion in the bank. So, is it right or wrong? I don't know if it's right or wrong. In the long term, we might find out Apple bust out, but I don't know.
Who knows? Exactly.
The money's so cheap, So, but what happens if you're not going to use leverage? You can only lay so many bricks yourself. You can only hire so many people yourself. You can only sell so much yourself. So you stop your growth because you don't get that.
No, and you get bored.
And we agree. That's why we're taking the risk. We're making some changes. So we attended the conference. We saw the tools to help us go to the next level. And the biggest one is the mindset. The mindset. It's changing where we were at on how we were thinking, because I grew up in a home where my parents were just they were just laborers and said, get a good job, go to school, get a good job, and that should be it. Well, in 2008, I got laid off. I was kind of pushed out of that corporate. Pushed out of that corporate nest, and here we are, and that's when we became entrepreneurs in this space.
So where do you guys want to go from here?
So
you're doing 500 grand a year.
Right. So 500, and then the 10X would be a 5 million. So I said a simple 3-year goal to hit that 5 million mark. Now, are we in the right vehicle to get us there? And in its current form, no, but in a morphed form, yes. Which means we've actually talked with Trevor Crane, had a little consulting with him to help us kind of strategize, and we've got a training program that we're developing. Because in our space, in the franchise brokering consulting, there's probably about 3,000 consultants in the country. Half of them are traditional business brokers, about 1,500 or so that's in our space. So we're in the top 5% of production in our space. So we're going to develop a training program and offer that using the value ladder and the continuity program of a membership. So that's our target. That'll probably get us maybe to $1 million to $2 million annually if we keep that sales training going. Of course, we can always have a mastermind at the top of the ladder, semi-annually. So kind of modeling how you're taking your people through. Through that. So that's just as an idea. But we're gonna move ahead with the training. We've also built a broker. We call them the Delta Force. Basically, independent contracted brokers to handle our fulfillment. Because we had a talk with Gianni on the phone, and he said, "What's holding you back?" And I said, "Our fulfillment." He says, "Well, what would your numbers look like if you had 50 salespeople?" I said, it totally blew my mind. I never even thought that huge. But the very next week, we got 5 people on board to start handling our fulfillment. So just having conversations with folks saying, well, have you not considered, why not move it to the next level?
Typically what happens is people get one flow going and they go all the way over here and create a second flow. And I'm like, no, don't leave this flow yet. You're in the fishing boat, okay? Let's go ahead and pick up a lobster while we're here. We're in the boat. We already got sun damage. Let's go dive, okay, and grab a lobster from the rocks on the way in. Right? So you don't like this idea?
It's no, exactly. I'm saying because it's a downsell. It's once if we can't help them on the big ticket, then do something else. But we haven't developed something else yet, or that's what we have to.
Okay, but somebody else has developed something else already. They're not going to become entrepreneurs without one of my programs. It's not going to happen. I mean, they could. They're going to push and shove, and all the hard breaks, and they're going to go to this. They're going to fail. Look, most entrepreneurs fail. You guys are in a great situation. You're succeeding. You're doing only about 27% of all entrepreneurs actually make money. I mean, you got 130,000 of these, so you got
130,000.
Oh, 30,000. So you got 29,000 leads right now. That you have 6,000 that qualify for franchising. They just didn't go the first time. Right. You got 30,000
of that, right?
Yeah. So 6,000 are qualified for franchising. They either need money, they need better terms, something.
Right.
Better opportunity, lower cost.
More pain in their life because they're too comfortable or something like that.
Yeah. Different pitch, different message. Hey, franchising isn't for everybody.
Right.
Maybe the timing's not right for you.
Right.
Look, if you're one of those people that don't, you want to do franchise, you want to work for yourself, you're qualified, you have the credit score, you have the money, but you're like, just not yet. Okay? Well, let me tell you.
We've got some of those indefinite time frame statuses too.
That would be a message. You start building that message that you're working with Robert on, that content message.
Right. Okay.
Let me tell you why. There's 3 reasons you're not ready yet. What you maybe do is find something on the interim. One, you got to keep communicating with this person.
Right.
You don't want to bail on these people. These people have already expressed an interest with you. They've already said, hey, like, there's something about these people I like enough, even if it's a complaint. I got to complain about anything today, but I complained about that one thing, right? So we got to figure out a message for these 6,000. It's a big number. If you salvage 1% of them, it's 60 deals. Excuse me.
Right. Yeah.
Is it 60?
1%.
It's more deals than you did last year, man.
Yeah. Right.
What you thinking, man? What you thinking, man? Come on, man. Now, these 24,000 over here, I guarantee you, there's some deals here. These people want it probably worse than the people that are qualified.
Sure. So what would be?
So you're going to start carving a message for the 24,000. Dude, look, I've been without money. I had bad credit. Let me help you. So, like, I got a buddy, fixed credit. Maybe that's a business for you right here.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to help people? You guys look like y'all want to help people.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
And so this guy can't pull the trigger yet because he doesn't have to. He doesn't have the pain. This guy's in pain. He's got bad credit. Okay, let's help him. You don't have the money? I'll get you the money.
Right.
Okay. And maybe you're going to build a new business out of this. And maybe the business is, dude, we're going to show you how to get franchised without money.
So we just got done talking with Grant, and he gave us a lot of great ideas to help take our business to the next level. And what we're going to apply right away is we're going to go ahead and take a deeper dive into our current database, our list of over 30,000 names, how to reactivate that list. He gave us some great ideas on that. There's also some commercial real estate information he gave us that we're going to apply right away to our properties. And if you have the chance to go ahead and take the training and get in front of Grant, I certainly recommend it. Go ahead and jump on that opportunity right away.